Hi, my lovely people. Baby, we have a shout out, and this is a different kind. Today, we're going to promote jewelry and a business. This lovely lady here who has her Instagram going with jewelry that she is hand making, custom making, and everything else. She sent me some beautiful pieces to try, and when I tell you, they are just handcrafted to perfection. They are awesome. What I need you guys to do is I need you guys to run over to her Instagram. It's right there. It will also be in the description box below. And place an order. Talk to her about, a custom piece. Look at all the pieces she has created and let her know at the end of the day that Storm sent you. Baby, let this disclaimer run. Section 107 fair use allows us to talk about it. It is our amendment right. Don't go out of your way disliking anybody we talk about in these videos. And keep in mind, it's my opinion and my opinion only. Baby, we got a discussion here. We have a discussion here. So the topic of today is social media, aka creator life. Is it a real job? Okay, so let's do a little thing, a back history on this, okay? Peach has been out here and she's been saying her bills, and she makes a short and she says, oh, well, I got the kids in daycare because I have a real job. I'm getting money from it, so it's a real job. Yeah, y'all stay out of my comments with that. Giving us a little zing zang biggity bop boop. So that becomes a great discussion because a lot of the mommies I talk about say how they're overwhelmed with content creator life and this, that, and the freaking third. Well, I'm going to say this. This is my opinion on it, okay? And this is my opinion from a content creator standpoint. Being a social media influencer, it is a job, but it is not a true job. Meaning a true job to me is when I go clock in a building, and if I want to go and leave said building, I have to go talk to a boss, a supervisor. If I'm sick, I have to call in. If I need a raise, I need to talk to them. Those type of things. When I come home, my feet hurt, my back hurt. I had to get additional training for it. I had to go off and I had to go get a degree for it, or I had to go get certified. Something like that is a real everyday 9 to 5 job. Creating content, right? To me, is more of a hobby. This is more of a hobby. It's not guaranteed money. It's not guaranteed that YouTube is going to process our checks. We are under contract with YouTube that says as long as they pretty much feel like paying us a set rate, then that's what they do for an ad. Also, it goes to the line of just like in November, YouTube has said that they're going to change ad placement and ad payment. So we don't know what that's going to be. They just gave us a notification of it's going to be that as of November 1st. So they make all the rules and we just kind of go by them. So that's that's something we should keep in mind. But when you do content creating life, especially someone like Peach or these mommy channels, you label them as family channels. So don't you want the kids and the family around more so that you're able to make content? That would be my question. But see, when it comes to Peach, right? Peach would rather drop the kids off so that she claims she can create content, which I have not seen her create anything or any type of, video which her children could not be around or be in. She's at Sam's Club. She sits in the car singing, dancing. She gets on live. She talks about and dogs out her family. She schedules all of these classes and she never shows up for them. She doesn't issue refunds for them. So in her case, let's just talk about that. Absolutely not. You don't really have a job. You really have a hobby. The money that YouTube pays us is labeled as so-called tips. So you're getting tipped to do something. It's not a 9 to 5. We don't have no insurance from this. We don't have anything. Also, I will tell you this. Editing does not take very long. Once you get out here and you learn how to do it, editing, when I do this 2-3 videos a day, I can have everything edited and done and out in an hour if I wanted to, right? It doesn't take very much from you. There are days you don't want to get up and do it. It's days that, whatever, but we don't have to call in. The case of the matter is everyone is saying, well, Peach, if you're out here struggling and you're claiming that you're paying $5,000 for daycare, then why don't you cancel the daycare, okay? Save the $5,000 and then go and make more content with your kids. Maybe on your channel you could do, your everyday morning with your kids that aren't, just a 1-minute video or a 2-minute video. Maybe you can show what you do all day when you cook, when you clean, things of that nature, some real content, not just, oh, y'all, I'm making pot roast and show you pouring it together in a pan and then putting it in the oven and then it coming out. I mean, actually, sitting there chopping it, talking to your audience, showing that you have to, do bath time, reading a book, things of that nature. Also, I understand having 7 kids can be overwhelming, especially when you have a deadbeat husband. But in this instance, Peach, maybe 1 or 2 days of daycare is all that you need. You just don't want to be bothered. That's the bottom line. You don't want to be bothered with these kids. You got out here and you told everybody, if I just had a day to myself for a few hours to myself, I can create so much content that I can make $50,000 a day. But my husband just will not keep an eye on his kids. But yet the kids have been in daycare and you show that your views are down, your subs are down, and your watch time hours are down. So the content that you're creating, like running on a track, trying to find some common sense, dogging out your family and making all these shorts, you haven't been producing any content and they're still in daycare. So don't get on here and complain about the price when the kids are where you want them to be. The kids don't need no before care, before school care. They don't need no after school care. And they dang sure don't need no daycare when they have a mom that is completely free 100% of the day and has nothing absolutely to do in life but sit around, loaf, and get on here and complain. I mean, baby, that's just my opinion. Can't wait to hear y'all's in the comments.